Hello and welcome to the latest episode of the Low Budget Review Show. I am your host, Eric Smith, and today I'm talking about King of Ashes by S.A. Cosby. And this is from Pine Cedar? Flatiron Books? Whoever that is. So, I'm just going to go with inside flap because I do not remember what this says. And if I just read the inside flap, I can't be accused of spoilers. I mean, I can be, but you'd be wrong. So this is what it says on the inside flap. A son returning home, a dangerous debt, secrets about to ignite, and a family about to be consumed by flames. Roman Carruthers left the smoke and fire of the family's crematory business behind in his hometown of Jefferson Run, Virginia. He is enjoying a life of shallow excess as a financial advisor in Atlanta until he gets a call from his sister, Nevia, telling him their father is in a coma after a hit and run accident. When Roman goes home, he learns the accident may not be what it seems. His brother, Dante, is deeply in debt to dangerous, ruthless criminals. And Roman is willing to do anything to protect his family. Anything. A financial whiz with a head for numbers and a talent for making his clients rich, Roman must use all his skills to try to save his family while dealing with a shadow that has haunted them all for 20 years, the disappearance of their mother when Roman and his siblings were teenagers. It's a mystery that Nevia, who has sacrificed so much of her life to hold her family together, is determined to solve once and for all. As fate and chance and heartache ignite their lives, the Carruthers family must pull together to survive or see their lives turn to ash. Because, as their father counseled them from birth, nothing lasts forever, everything burns. For the too long didn't watch folks, I gave King of Ashes by S.A. Cosby 6 out of 5 stars. Now, of course, technically, you can only give 5 out of 5 on Goodreads, so that's what I did, but I'm actually giving it 6 out of 5. Fuck the rules of mathematics and numbers. This book is that good. Unless I read 10 absolute masterpieces before the end of the year, this is most likely going to be number 1 in my top 10 for 2025. This book is incredible. S.A. Cosby is an amazing writer. He's already up there in my top 5, possibly top 3. I've never bothered to actually rank my favorite authors, but this is only the 3rd book I've read by him. Every one of them has been fantastic. I believe I gave his last one, Only Sinners Bleed, at least that's the last one I read. I believe I gave that 6 out of 5 stars. All the Sinners Bleed, excuse me. So this is, how do I even review this or talk about this? Cosby's writing is absolutely amazing, and his character work is what pushes it into the stratosphere. I've compared him in the past, his character work, to that of Joe Lansdale, who has some of the best character work that I've ever read. I've said about Lansdale, I could read a book with Hap and Leonard just sitting around and talking, and I would love it. I assume. I suppose, anyone can fail. But those characters, when Lansdale writes Hap and Leonard, it's the character interactions, it's the chemistry. And that's the same thing that I get from S.A. Cosby. Now, he hasn't had a series yet, so we haven't had any recurring characters. But whether it was in Blacktop Wasteland, the first thing that I read by him, or All the Sinners Bleed. Again, for All the Sinners Bleed, and now this. The character work, the relationships between the characters is just absolutely fantastic. And here, with the Carruthers siblings, they're all very distinct, and it's a case of a lot of loving each other, but not necessarily liking each other. And Roman, as it says, he will do anything to save his family. But there are times when he's still going to do anything to save his family, but he's not necessarily happy about it, and there's guilt and there's blame, and Cosby just breathes life into these characters. And then there's the story itself. And I'm going to have to maybe send S.A. Cosby a bill for blood pressure medicine or something, because the tension that he creates in this book, every turn of the page, I'm waiting for somebody to screw up, somebody to die, something to go wrong. Just, he builds it. And the antagonists in the book, so we know that Dante has a debt, is deeply in debt to dangerous, ruthless criminals. I don't want to go into any more detail than what's in the flap, except to say that these criminals, deadly and dangerous, is barely scratching the surface. I loved the way the antagonists were written. I can't say at all that I loved the characters. They're horrible, horrible people. But the way they're written, the way they're fleshed out, the things they do, the horrible things they do, incredibly entertaining, but creates that incredible tension because you never know. And again, when somebody, just waiting for somebody to screw up and knowing that the tiniest mistake could lead to the most dire consequences. It's a page turner. I didn't want to put it down. I had to force myself to put it down at the end of the day and go to bed so I could get up and go to work the next day. And I couldn't wait to get off work, get home, take care of whatever I had to take care of when I got home, and just get back into this book. It is absolutely fantastic. I have 2 other S.A. Cosby books at the moment. The Razor Blade one. What's it called? Razor Blade Tears, which I've never heard a bad thing about that. I don't know why I've kind of skipped that one, but I haven't read that yet. And I have My Darkest Prayer, which I haven't read yet. And I want to hold on to those. I want to savor. I don't want to run out of S.A. Cosby to read. There was a time when he was supposed to have been writing a Luke Cage novel, the Marvel character Luke Cage, but I have not seen anything about that of late. They were doing there was going to be this series of sort of street level Marvel character novels. The first was a Jessica Jones novel. I own it. I read it. I reviewed it. I don't think it did well enough, and so it looks like maybe, I could be wrong because there's a Daredevil novel that's on Amazon, but I haven't seen anything at all about the Luke Cage novel from S.A. Cosby. I would absolutely love to have that book. But King of Ashes, S.A. Cosby, 6 out of 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. I'm a fan. I don't need to know anything about what he's writing. If his name's on it, I'm going to pick it up. He has a book with Questlove. Where is it? The Rhythm of Time with Questlove. I'm going to have to find that and pick that up. Although, you never know with especially with I was going to say with multiple authors, especially if one of the authors is a celebrity, not a writer necessarily. Not that I know anything about Questlove really, but how much of it is S.A. Cosby writing, how much of it is Questlove. I don't know. Don't know anything about it, but it's got S.A. Cosby's name on it. I want it. You can't go if you like heart palpitations, if you like your blood pressure going up, if you like feeling all your muscles tense for hours at a time, but if you like amazing characters, a dark, dark story, I'm speechless. King of Ashes, S.A. Cosby. I cannot recommend it highly enough. So there you have it. And as usual, I didn't think ahead to a question or anything. I could make recommendations, which would be All Sinners Bleed and Blacktop Wasteland by S.A. Cosby, because they're both fantastic. As I said, I'm almost certain I gave All Sinners Bleed 6 out of 5. And I think I gave Blacktop Wasteland 5 out of 5. I'd have to look at my own review to see. They're both great. It seems that you can't go wrong with S.A. Cosby. Have you read any of his work? Let me know in the comments below. If you have any comments, questions, or corrections, please put those in the comments below. Comments are open for spoilers. Just post a spoiler warning. We try to be polite here at the Low Budget Review Show. Please like, share, and subscribe, all the usual YouTube stuff. And if you'd care to follow me on other social media, I'll have links for my Instagram and Blue Sky in the description below. That's all I've got. This has been the Low Budget Review Show. I have been Eric Smith. And until next time, read more books.